Hello, everyone. Welcome to TCC Online. I'm Pastor Harris, and today is part 7, the final message on He is My Everything. And we've been in the 27th chapter of Acts and Brother Paul, and I want to read just a couple of scriptures to you. Verse 37, it says, "And we were in all in the ship," of course this is Paul talking, 276 souls. So 276 men who thought they were going to die. But Paul stepped in, "Wherefore, sirs, be of good cheer. I believe God, the angel of the Lord, whose I am, whom I serve." They're all that we covered. And no one's going to die. The ship is going to be lost, but you will all be saved. Everything that Paul stated came to pass, and those 276 men were saved. Why? Because God was Paul's everything. And to bounce this over to our church and TCC and Winter's Gym, the man that started the rumor that it couldn't be built, and then during the course of building and folks rising up, women in the neighborhood, and the insanity that we went through all the time, God, we believe what God said. Winter's Gymnasium, a place for community. As Paul here in the Bible, it tells us how many people, 276 men were saved, because we believe God. Winter's Gym, tens of thousands of people were blessed because of that work. From high schools to middle schools, basketball, boys and girls, volleyball, folks from Fort Lewis, all the different businesses that sent their folks in, rented Winter's Gym so that their men would have a place to play basketball. Then you go to what we call, or what's known around the country as AAU basketball. Practices, the teams, the games, the tournaments, all because I believe God. We believe what God said versus what all the ridicule and criticism was saying. All these folks were blessed. You go upstairs, all the folks that lifted weights and on the treadmills and worked out because we believe God. These schools that had their tournaments there. Do you know that a church gym by the name of Winter's Gymnasium hosted a Washington State basketball tournament? Religious schools and operations gathered, and we had teams from Spokane, Wenatchee, Corsial, all over the state, came for 3 days and held their state tournament at Tacoma Christian Center on our campus and Winter's Gymnasium. Why? Because we believe God. Super Bowl parties, 200 men in the gym with food and the big screens, fellowship, special event, our back to school event, passing out backpacks, and then, of course, the big Christmas celebration. Oh my goodness. Wow. All that we did. Everybody remembers the coming together and celebration, and the Santa Clauses set up, the North Pole, just absolutely amazing. The thousands and thousands and thousands of lives that enjoyed Winters was blessed because we believe God. And so in closing, I just want to share that when you believe God, it can echo throughout the people in your life. When you take that stand, this is what God said. Of course, you'll get yours, but others will also be blessed. Paul believed God. God was his everything. And because he did, the 276 people that were with him on that boat, they all lived. even though they messed up and they never should have got on that boat and launched in the first place. God's mercy and grace covered them because there was one man that dared to believe God because God was his enemy. Okay, we wrap up part 7. We hope this 7-part series will be a blessing. Spread this message on YouTube and get others to listen to this. Blessings. We'll see you next time.